Today, we're making Salisbury steak with mushroom gravy. You don't like the mushrooms, but they're easy to pick out.
I don't like Mom's mushrooms that she made. You remember that?
Those were different, though. Those are not like these. These are just
I know, these are
basic
like
little mushrooms, sliced mushrooms. They're just, there's nothing to them.
I know, I pick them out, but once in a while I get one of those little dirty things in my mouth.
They have their own unique taste and texture, so they're kind of... Well, so let's go ahead and get started. We got a pound of ground beef. To that, we're going to add 1 egg.
Nice.
Pretty simple.
I like eggs on my cheeseburger sometimes.
Well, this is the same thing, just going to be in there.
Yeah.
1/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Now some spices.
What ones you need? I got all kinds of spices over here.
We need
Some garlic powder?
Yes.
Is that in order, or is that going to mess you up?
We can do it in order.
I know I got onion powder here, too.
So we get a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and we'll be using the 1/2 teaspoon measure because these things suck.
So don't be confused when you see
Let's
two of
do it
those going
twice.
in. They're each half.
So there's a 1/2. 1, there's a 1/2. 2. So that's 1 teaspoon of garlic powder.
Onion? Onion powder?
There's a 1/2. And there's a 1/2. That's 1 teaspoon of onion powder.
All right.
1/4 teaspoon. So I need a little 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper.
Oh, boy, that's always a lot of work.
Let's just go back here and...
You're not going to grind it out?
No, we'll do it.
Just pour it?
We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
All right.
Make our life simpler today.
It's easier.
And when you're cooking, it doesn't have to be the
that's what I
fancy
thought.
ground stuff.
It doesn't make any difference. Trying to get that up.
Pull it out, yeah.
Oh, man, that's somebody
down in there.
jacked that up.
So I jacked it right in there. There we go. Perfect.
I'm glad I was here.
Problem solved. Another disaster averted with Lunsford magic.
You know what some people call these? Poor man steaks.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They do.
They are.
Yeah. You heard that too?
We may be making here soon something they call hobo steaks.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think we have to do that.
Yeah.
That's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Now we're into the fun stuff. We're going to need a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce.
You know, the only time I've ever liked this stuff is when it's with mashed potatoes.
Yeah, it gives the gravy a whole lot more flavor when you use this.
I remember when Mom called these. She said, we're going to have, I started to get older, we're going to have Salisbury steak. And I was thinking of pan-fried steak, and it was like, oh, I hate that stuff. And it ended up being these. I said, Mom, these are hamburgers.
Yeah, just put a hamburger and gravy.
Yeah.
It's not really that fancy.
She didn't. I said, can I get cheese on mine?
Yeah. Can you leave it out of that gravy?
Yeah.
And all that
But I like them. I really do.
All that other crap you put in there.
Yeah.
So we got all that. So we got our ketchup. We got, I think that's everything. Let me rinse this off.
Yeah, looks right.
So we got those in. That's everything in there. So now, here, let me wash my hands one more time.
Yeah,
just to
we'll
make
get
sure.
another message about that.
Somebody will go, he's not washing his hands. Yeah. Yes, I am. And that's soap's not working, so we use Dawn.
Dawn, that's what they use on the oil slicked animals, isn't it? When all
They
those,
have them oil spills.
yeah,
and
oil
stuff.
spills.
Yeah.
Try and save all the nature.
So, the only way to deal with
Oh,
this.
shoot, I was going to do that for you.
Oh, here, there's still plenty of
no
time.
sense. You just mash it all together, right?
Yep, you're going to get. You want to get all that egg, all that breadcrumb, all the good stuff in there.
That looks good.
And I'm sure it looks really good on the side cam over there.
Yeah, let me peek. Oh, yeah, that looks great. That's Selena, one of her friends she played basketball with. They'd eat raw meat.
Some
Pinch
people
some
love
off.
it. I think my wife's family does that thing. As they're
Really?
cooking stuff,
They'll just take a bite?
yeah, they'll eat. I've seen her do it. I've seen her pick the ground beef out as she's making
Oh,
it. Just,
man. I remember our old neighbors did that. And I always thought, ooh, that's weird.
What were their names?
I almost did. They had the rubber bacon, too. When they'd watch us for a little bit.
Which one?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. If you came out the front door, it'd be on the right.
Oh.
That one.
Oh.
Hey, you know, I told you some great pickup lines. I got a new one for
You only give me one.
Yeah.
I really like the one you had.
The one was good, wasn't it?
That was good.
You just blew me away. Yeah, that was good.
I put that down in my secret book for next time.
The little black book. Well, this one you're gonna like. I pull out my handkerchief out of my pocket and say, "Does it smell like chloroform?" If they say yes, I know I got a winner.
No, if they say yes.
Oh yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
It just didn't work at all.
Yeah, it smells just like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we use this all the time.
Yeah. And I didn't put enough on my handkerchief, obviously. If they can respond, it ain't working.
So, excuse that. That might be inappropriate. I heard something pop up.
Yeah. Right, somebody popping a cold beer in the audience somewhere. Our fans tend to drink a lot to get through the videos, I understand.
The studio audience gets larger all the time.
Yeah.
It's starting to get quite a crowd. This is like that Tosh.0 crowd. Isn't it? Or maybe Gutfeld. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're splitting this into 4?
Yep, we're taking it into 4 little patties.
I smell Worcestershire. You put Worcestershire in there, didn't you?
No. There's no Worcestershire in this.
Smells like it.
No, you're imagining it.
I think there's Worcestershire sauce.
Oh,
in there.
no. I think you're mistaken.
Or maybe it's that chloroform.
It's chloroform.
Those two confuse me.
You're going to wake up in 4 hours with a taste of mushrooms. Yeah, you loved them. You loved them, trust me.
You ate all 4 burgers. Yeah. Oh, I mean, steaks.
Yeah. Why do I have these drawings in Sharpie on my face?
Yeah.
Who's the rock people?
I went for my hike this morning.
Your daily trip to the temple?
Yeah, to the temple. And a tree had fell down on the path, a pretty good sized tree. So I climbed over it. I kept going and I thought, this is kind of interesting. So I walked and I made it to the temples.
Yeah.
And the temple was knocked down.
Oh.
It was only the only ones that were left standing were the big like pyramid type blocks. They were,
oh man,
they're like this big.
Right.
They're probably it'd probably weigh a few hundred pounds. But those lower level ones, not to meet my waist, were the only ones left. And all the other ones, the little pyramids with the flat rocks on top,
right,
they were all knocked down. You never knew they existed. So, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Somebody was not happy.
Yeah. So
that's kind of scary.
It was.
Kind of tells you something's going on that we don't, beyond our human comprehension.
Yeah. It was.
Or at least beyond our comprehension, which may not qualify as human.
Oh, I probably should have shut that. I'm probably going to get yelled at for not closing that cabinet door. You want this up front?
Yep, we need to put that up on here.
Oh, yeah.
And we need to get some power to this thing. Let's put it on medium, I guess. Or medium high. Yeah, hit the start button. Ooh, magic begins. We got that lined up pretty good in the other camera over there.
Let me look. Yeah, that's perfect. Right on target.
So what we're going to do is just let that heat up for a second.
Yeah.
We could add some butter to it because it's not going to produce much grease.
Oh, this is such a lean.
Or we can just leave it till the end. Let's just throw 1 tablespoon of butter in right now.
Oh.
Just to get it started going.
Yeah. That way you can see when it gets hot too.
Right. But I'm going to have to sneeze. So.
Go sneeze. Oh,
Excuse
bless
me.
you.
Probably blew everybody's ears out on that one. Sorry about that.
Again, that might have been the chloroform. Yeah. Body's trying to reject it and get it out.
I'm allergic to that. So as you can see, it's going to...
What was that?
It shut off as I lifted it off.
Oh.
When it loses contact, it stops.
Oh, that's nice.
The magical...
Just put your finger in there and move it around.
Yeah, that'd work.
Boy, that's really nice. It's getting hot.
Yeah, it goes pretty quick.
I like it.
It won't take long.
Mm-hmm.
No more good stories?
No, I was going to make up one, but I thought I better not. I was going to make up one about somebody being underneath that tree that fell. And
Oh, that would have been pretty
but then it would have got political, so it was kind of funny. I was thinking about it when I was walking. I thought, well, would that be funny?
I mean, like you'd seen some old person who...
No, I'm not.
I thought you were going real political there.
No, I'll tell you after the cameras are off. It was a good little story if I'd have said it, but you don't get to hear it. Sorry.
Yep. With all this censoring going on on social media, we could find ourselves out in the woods stacking rocks.
Yeah, a new job.
You guys want to stack them rocks over there?
Mm-hmm. You know what was on yesterday? I almost called you.
Was it?
Sling Blade was on. Yep. Kind of a troubling story.
It is. When you actually sit and pay attention to it, you're like,
yeah. Do we want to take a break from these so we can get that out of the oven? Take a break real quick? Because these are going to take a few minutes.
Okay, it's going to take a few minutes to cook. So we'll take a break and then we'll come back as they're finished.
All right.
All right. They're just about done. I've just turned them over again. We've had them going. They're about 3 or 4 minutes per side when you're cooking them on medium-high like this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to pull these out. They got a nice color to them.
How's the other side look? Does that look good on the back side?
We'll flip it over.
Oh, yeah.
It looks the same both sides.
I was just making sure.
That's our goal, is to try and get them similar on the side.
Yeah.
And if there's a few crumbs of ground beef in there, it's not going to hurt because we're making a gravy in this thing. So we got that all out of there. So we got our out of the way.
Those look good.
So now we're going to add...
I'm going to raise these up just so you can see that they are burgers. Yeah, how about that?
So there's some grease in there, but I want a little bit more. So we're going to take... We got a total of 2 tablespoons in. We put 1 in at the front. We put 1 in at the back here. We got that done. And now that's going to melt down pretty quickly. So now we're going to add 3 tablespoons of flour.
Yeah.
1.
How many?
3.
3. Just to thicken it up?
Yeah, it's going to be, that's what's our roux that's going to make our gravy. So we got that in there. And let's move that around a little bit. Let's turn this down to medium so we don't burn it up.
That should be looking good in there. Yeah, perfect. It's got a great view of what you're doing there. I saw somebody making gravy and I couldn't believe the way they made it.
Really?
They didn't make it and made a roux. They just kind of poured a bunch of liquid in and just thickened it up. But
pray for the best?
Yeah, it was kind of strange. I'd never seen it before.
Right. Well, you'll see different people do different things.
Yeah.
I mean, and some of it works. But this I found to be the safest way to make any kind of gravy is to start with this.
Yeah.
So we've got our gravy started there. Now we're going to have to add, to our flour, we're going to add Worcestershire. There it is. So we're going to add another tablespoon of Worcestershire. So it's getting, there's a lot of Worcestershire flavor to this.
It's going to give it color too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Browns it right up.
Yep. And then we're going to add half teaspoon of onion powder and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. So this is our half measure again.
All right.
So we got
how much are you putting in?
A half of onion.
And so it'll be just 1 scoop of that.
1 scoop of the half.
Half.
Okay. And then 2 scoops of the garlic.
Just so it'll be 1 tablespoon then, right?
1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon. Okay.
Yeah.
Tablespoon would be a little rough.
That'd be pretty strong. Might be a little bit much for people. 1.
Especially for folks in a nursing home.
Yeah, they're not going to want to. That might be a bit much. You can always tone these spices down. This is just the way I like it. So. Oh, and then, time for the beef stock. Oh, let me get this mixed around so we got this all in there.
Ooh. I'll let you do that. You want any of this yet?
Let me blend it around a little bit first. You can see the Worcestershire darkened it up.
It really did.
So go ahead and pour some in.
Ooh, look at that. Enough?
Yeah.
Stir it around.
So you always want to make sure that roux cooks a little bit to burn or to cook off the flour taste out of it. We've gone through this before, but for people who've never seen one of our videos and are still watching it, which would be surprising.
Yeah, after that one, oh my Lord.
Yeah, people tend to just kind of...
Remember the whipped cream one? The homemade whipped cream?
I think that one's been banned in certain states.
You would, well, you would. You got a bunch of them too, but how much more?
Just keep adding it.
You want more?
Let me get a whisk.
Whisk? Yeah.
Somebody stole my whisk again.
Man, I got so many. What are those called when they send it to you privately?
Oh, is it? Well, it depends on which thing you're on.
Like on Facebook.
Is that
Yeah, it's a messenger thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It was comments, a lot of family and some friends too, but a lot of family comments. Well, yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, my other daughter's up in Cleveland, right?
Right.
She's up there, and you know who's got restaurants up there? Big Chef in Cleveland.
Oh, no.
I'll hint. He's the biggest winner of the Iron Chef. Got more wins than
Michael
anybody.
Simon?
Michael Simon.
Oh,
I shouldn't
love
have
that
said
show.
this. I shouldn't have said it. Well, I'm supposed to send a little blurb about us because he might be doing something for us. So with that being said, I was going to wait until I got it.
No way.
So I might not get it, but I'm trying. So
Most people don't. Us being connoisseurs of the cooking arts, most people don't know who Michael Simon is, but they could easily go see if they go to
Iron Chef. What was that? He did. He's got a bunch of books. Dump it all. He's got a bunch of books. I know that one, the carnivore cookbook. He's like the main guy for cooking meats.
Really?
Yeah, he's the top dog. He did a big barbecue thing with that.
I thought Bobby Flay was.
That was the other guy with him. They competed. They built teams against each other.
Really?
So, and it was. If you haven't seen that, it's like massive hunks of meat that they're making.
Well, that Bobby Flay he's been on Food Network. Well, so is Michael Simon.
Simon, yeah. Well, the Chew. That was the other thing he was on.
Oh, was he
Michael
on that
Simon.
one? Oh, he was. You're right.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of stuff. He's the real deal.
Yeah, he's like a real chef.
Yeah, he's
he's
the
like
deal.
he's been trained and stuff.
Yeah.
Unlike us who just kind of learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's kick this off.
So if we, I shouldn't have said it. Now if it doesn't come through, then.
We're gonna look like idiots.
Yeah.
Oh, we already look like idiots.
Oh wow, I shouldn't have said this is why we were recording. Oh, but we'll see.
Well, it'd be nice, but I'm not counting on it.
You know what I should do is send him a little clip of this since I mentioned him. You know, it'd be big for him for us to mention his name and
Get an endorsement from us.
So
Talk about how we eat at his restaurants in Cleveland all the time.
Yeah.
We'd have to do that then.
yeah. Well, if it's free, I'm all over that.
Well,
But I'm sure if he knew who we were, I'm sure he knows who we
If
are.
he let us eat for free at his restaurants, we'd let him have one of these Salisbury steaks.
Yeah, we would.
Come on over.
We would.
It's only fair.
So if we get Michael Simon, oh my gosh. So keep your fingers crossed on that one. If we get that, we got to shoot that up on our little webpage. What's our webpage? You remember?
We have a webpage? SeniorSkillet.com. Yeah, that one.
You need to take your ginkgo pills.
Yeah.
Our prevalent, what is it?
Prevagen.
Prevagen.
Yeah.
See, I keep forgetting.
They show them people all the time that take that stuff, and they're like, they're older than us.
Yeah.
Like a lot older than us.
Yeah.
They're always real sharp and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, we write and we take 2 walks a week. It's like 2 walks a week.
yeah, I've been contributing to the New York Times for
Yeah.
74 years, and
Yeah, I contribute to Dear Abby.
yeah.
No, I'm not. No, I knew where you were going. No, we got to watch our audience.
Yeah, we might upset some folks.
I know what you were going to say.
I was just going to say I might have
Yeah.
contributed to a different forum.
Yeah.
Of
Yep, I know. Yeah. And your good buddy Joe Rogan knows exactly what you were going to say.
I'm sure he does. Like,
Wow.
you guys stop that.
Yeah. You know when I see burgers all the time and you think about country, someday we got to do the ones that like Mom used to make when we were like really, really, not that we weren't tight on money all the time, but when we were really tight on money. Remember what she did to to stretch our ground beef.
The cracker.
Cracker crumbs.
Yep, load up them cracker crumbs.
Yep.
There's a hint of burger in there.
Yeah, you could tell how tight the budget was on how much cracker.
How much cracker was in there?
Is that where the term cracker came from? I'm just not sure.
Probably so.
Mom's Burgers.
Mom's Burgers.
That's what I assume when people say that to me.
Of course, you know, Eddie Murphy used to tell stories about getting those cracker burgers.
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
He was talking about it. Yeah. And how they came out and they put them on this light bread.
Yeah.
You go, just a little burger in the middle of this thing and light bread all around it.
Yeah, the burgers did get smaller.
Yeah, it's kind of sitting in the
As
middle.
money got tighter.
And a lot more crackers.
Yeah.
So we kick this down, back down to medium. So it's thickening up quite a bit. So what we're going to do, let that roll there for a few minutes. And we're going to need to put in some mushrooms.
Oh.
And I believe it was 2 tablespoons. You only get this.
Yeah, it's 2 of them.
You can put it as much as you want, or as little as you want. 1. They're attractive. They do look nice on it. It's one of those where you go. I know, you're anxious to get a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of fungus.
Fungus is your friend.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. But some people like it. I don't know why. Like I say, to me it just tastes too dirty or earthy, whatever the term would be.
Yeah, earthy would sound a lot better than going, your food tastes dirty.
Yeah.
What'd you put in there? It's kind of dirty.
Yeah. It tastes like a bowl of dirt.
Oops,
Whoa!
I lost a mushroom.
Hey, one less. Woo!
All right, let's go ahead and put our patties back in there. They've been sitting out.
Our steaks?
Yeah, it's our high quality steaks. Oh,
You know-
yeah. You go ahead. You can read the card better than I can.
I was just thinking
A brilliant
Just
idea
thinking.
came to me.
that some people like onions in there.
Yeah, I like onions too.
But if I'm going to eat onions in anything, I'm grilling them up first before I put them on
yeah.
there. I like that beautiful caramelized
And
look.
you could have done that with this. You could have very easily, at the time we were doing the patties, you could have easily thrown your onions in there, sliced them up, and broke them into little rings, tossed them in with the patties, and let them caramelize down before we made the
Yeah.
gravy. And then you'd had your caramelized onion gravy.
Yeah. Well, I saw the one word. She used a fancy word. But if you take them through the blender,
Yep. Turn them to liquid. Liquefy them bad boys.
they used puree. What is it called?
Yeah, puree.
Puree.
It's a fancy term for squash them down to the point where they're just liquid.
Yeah. So it's just goo, right?
Yeah. It's just,
So kids will eat it then.
Yeah.
It's got the flavor, but
I was going to do that for yours, but I was
Yeah.
like, that's a lot of work to get another appliance
yeah,
out.
I'm kind of like that. I'm a really picky eater.
Oh, yeah, you are.
And which is crazy because being from the country, how on earth did Mom let me get by with that?
Oh.
Especially Dad. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We'd have some stuff and I'd be like, oh, I don't like that.
Right.
And then Mom would fix me something else. It's like, that's crazy. I know as a youngest,
Yeah.
and she, I did everything for her as you guys
Right.
got older, but
Rinse that grease off of
man,
that.
wow, I couldn't believe they did that. We don't let our kids get by with that.
Oh, heck no.
You eat what's prepared.
That's what we got.
Yeah.
You don't have to eat it,
Yeah.
but that's all we got, so it's
Yep. Sorry.
going to be a long night with no food.
I got my chloroform napkin here if you need it.
You got that ready? Ready to roll?
Yeah. I'm going out tonight.
I got a hot date. She don't know yet.
Going down.
That's the only way we can get you to eat them mushrooms. Let's just keep moving here.
I'm sure we better get off this subject.
Yeah, we're going to get in trouble. I can
You want
tell.
these in this plate?
Yeah, we'll just put...
Here, I'll put them over here so you don't make a
Get
mess.
pretty one. And probably if we let it cook a little longer, it would get thicker, but...
Yeah. Well, that's... The problem is the longer...
Make sure we get a lot of mushrooms there, 'cause
Oh,
I know
yeah.
you love them mushrooms.
The longer it sets, as everybody knows, the thicker it gets.
It'll
So
get thicker.
if you wait too long to be that perfect thickness...
And then you're going to end up with it too thick.
Yeah.
All right, so... So get 2 forks.
All right. I'll wait for you here. There's a mushroom for you.
Well, I love the mushrooms.
Oh, that's tender.
Yeah. And mushroom.
I'm not doing mushroom. Cheers, man. Let's see. Wow. It is good. Good.
Real good.
Real.
Actually, really good.
But now I need some mashed potatoes.
We need to make some mashed potatoes, don't we?
I think that's what everybody there's waiting on.
Some mashed
The mashed potatoes.
I think so.
Well, actually, it's excellent.
Yep.
Easy meal to make.
Super easy.
So,
And something different than
thumbs?
ground beef. Just
oh yeah,
straight
it
ground
is. It
beef.
is.
Yeah.
So who doesn't like mashed potatoes and gravy and uses blending it over?
Exactly.
All right.
And leave the mushrooms out if you don't want them. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal.
No, I pushed it out of my way.
But
They're big enough. All right.
I think we're good.
Good. 2 thumbs up on that
thumbs
one.
up.
Another excellent.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.